What is up, everyone, and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be doing another review on a car. I haven't uploaded in like 2 weeks, so for those of you who are subscribed to the channel, I am really sorry, guys. I'm going to try to have some more content more often, but today we have a special video. As you can see right back here, we have a Wrx Sti 2015 model. This is a launch edition, so we're going to be reviewing this car. I'm going to do the same type of review that we've done before. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the exterior, then look in the interior, take it for a drive, and tell you guys what I think about it. So first of all, I think we're gonna go ahead and get a startup video. I'm gonna put right there a little shoe about the startup of the car, and then we'll go ahead and talk a little bit about the features and exterior. So yeah, let's do this. Alright guys, so going through the exterior of the Wrx Sti, we can obviously see this very aggressive front fascia with the big Sti hood scoop that's really noticeable from miles away and just looks amazing. Going over to the side, we have 18-inch rims right there, 18 by 8.5, very nice. These are some of the first rims that came out after they changed them into the 2016 models. You can see the more aggressive side skirts that they did instead of the Wrx. Going back here, we see the big Sti wing, which I think is amazing. I think I would not have this car without this wing. I think it just complements it in the best way. Going down here, we have the quadruple exhaust, quad tips right there, very nice. Not too loud at stock, but once you get some mods into it, you really get that Sti growl. It's really nice. So yeah guys, the exterior is very aggressive looking. You know, you have the wing, have the front, the side skirts, very nice. Everything just complements everything, very nice. And this blue is just iconic from Subaru, and it's just really nice blue. So let's go ahead and take a look at the interior now. Alright guys, so starting with the interior of the Sti, we have a very basic interior. We have a speedometer, tachometer, some basic information about stuff like miles per gallon, your miles, how much you're running, trip, etc, etc. Very basic information, and also some information about your SI drive system. We have a flat bottom steering wheel with red stitching all around, and actually there is pretty cheap materials all around. You know, there's some perforated leather here and there, and then you have stuff like your carbon fiber, which is not real carbon fiber, just an overlay. Still looks very good. Up here we have your boost pressure, which it is a digital screen. That looks pretty nice. The entertainment system is really basic on this car. You know, it has FM, AM, and Bluetooth and stuff like that. But other than that, you get like your GPS, and that's pretty much it. The SI drive system is down here, which what makes the Sti special. Nice shifter, a little upgrade from the Wrx, and the rest is just, like I said, some carbon fiber here and there. The seats are very nice, leather, heated. This interior does feel really quality. I like it. Even though the materials are not the best, you can tell that this is a quality interior.
Yes, I can.
Alright guys, so we're now inside this Wrx Sti 2015 model. I have my friend Hugo holding the camera just because apparently we could not stick the camera to the dashboard. So Hugo's gonna hold it for me. Thank you, Hugo.
No problem.
So Hugo is kind enough to borrow the car and let us drive it so we can test it out. So I'm also going to be asking him what he thinks about the car, not only my review, but I think after a couple miles on this car, I think I have a really interesting idea about what it's all about. So I've never driven an Sti before. I've always been, you know, in the Focus STs and the Fiesta STs and all the ST line and then the RS line. But I think this Sti line is very particular, very different. Definitely, first things I noticed is the steering is a lot heavier, which I like. I actually always complain about the Fiesta's steering being really light and the Focus ST's steering really light. But this steering is just right. I think it's just right. It's just at the point where you want it. You know, it's not too bad, but it's not too soft either. The clutch is definitely different. Very different. Shifting is really short. Other than that, the ride is relatively smooth. but at the same time you can feel everything through you can just feel everything, like the road through the seat, you can feel the road through the steering wheel, through the pedals and the transmission. It's a car that I think has extremely good feedback either way, you know, but at the same time it just keeps it really maintained. It's a car that you won't complain about driving every day. Maybe through traffic, you know, maybe the clutch foot might be a pain in the ass, but you know, we are manual car drivers, so that's what we do. So, do you mind if I ask you questions?
Sure.
Okay. So, Hugo actually has a Focus ST and a Stage 2, is it?
Yep.
Stage 2 Focus ST. What do you think about, like, which car do you prefer? I know he dailies his Focus ST, but then he has this as, I want to say, maybe on the weekends you like to take it out?
Yeah.
Which one do you prefer?
Which one do I prefer? I actually prefer the Focus, to be honest.
See, so we have something interesting because a lot of people, you know, look at the badge STI and they just go crazy because it is an awesome car. Not gonna lie, it's an awesome car, but the Focus just has this thing to it. But anyway, why would you prefer the Focus over the STI?
It's a much funner car, I think. This is, I mean,
Don't be shy.
you gotta have a lot of lag and everything like that. Just in reality, just a lot of lag. And overall, it's also like, you know, very old engine too. This engine has been in the Subaru STI for the longest time.
That is a great point actually, because this engine, even though it has a 305 horsepower, there has only been a 5 horsepower upgrade since the first STI that came to the United States. And back in the day, you know, STIs were, you know, if you reached 300 horsepower, it was a big deal. Nowadays you can get a bunch of cars with 300 horsepower and it's not really something impressive. But like this car does have a new, the old engine, sorry, and then the WRX does have a new remodeled engine that they made, and apparently that one doesn't suffer as much from lag, and it's just as quick if I'm not mistaken, right? The car is actually just as quick, which makes it really interesting. So the only difference between an STI and a WRX would be, first of all, the engine, and then the SI system that they have, the SI drive system. They manage, what you have is intelligent mode, which is pretty much your eco mode. You have the sport mode, which, you know, enhances throttle response and enhances a little bit of the steering as well, just a little bit. And then you have sport sharp, which would be your track mode, if you want to call it like that, where traction control is off.
No, you can't make it off though.
You can't make it. And you also have the center differential where you can switch between, you know, how much power you want to give to the front of the car or the back of the car. So, you know, just really little details like that. But other than that, supposedly, I haven't driven the WRX, but it's supposed to be a car that's just as quick, just as fun, and still maintains the same formula as the STI. Just a very renewed one. This STI has the 2.5 that's been around, like you said, for what, just like 4 generations?
Since 02 probably?
Since 02. I mean, it's a really...
Probably more.
Yeah, I think maybe STIs, you know, Subaru should start thinking about renewing this engine and doing some stuff to it. But also, if we're going to talk about the Focus ST, because we're biased to the STs, you know, those... With Ford's overboost feature, which is, you know, your straight boost, you just keep pushing. This car takes a while. When it builds up on the revs, and then you feel it at around, I want to say 4,000 RPM, where it starts really kicking in, and it's different. It's a different formula. Not a bad formula for sure, but it's definitely different. Other than that, guys, I mean, the interior is really nice. Quality is all right. I want to say it is better than the Focus ST for sure. Better than whatever Ford makes. You have some of the, I don't think there's actual carbon fiber, but there's probably an overlay of carbon fiber accents everywhere, which is a really nice touch just for eyesight. You have the STI badges in different places. You know, steering wheel is awesome, flat bottom. Like, the car all around is just really nice. The exterior is just beautiful. I was trying to find a bad angle for pictures. I was taking some pictures of it and I was trying to find a bad angle to it, and there is no bad angle to it. This car just looks amazing in every single angle. So you get what, I mean, in this car you kind of get what you pay for. The car is not extremely fast. It's definitely not extremely fast, not intimidatingly fast. It does have the Access Sport, the Cobb Access Sport, with the Stage 1 tune off the shelf, right? Yep. That's all it has for now. The rest is stock, no bolt-ons, no nothing. Do you have any future plans for it, or are you gonna leave it like that?
Yeah, hopefully going like, let's say stage probably 2 to keep it safe, because I know the internals on these are quite weak.
So yeah, so we're gonna do that would be intake, intercooler.
Yep, intake, intercooler, exhaust, of course, downpipe, and probably headers.
And everything from Cobb, or
mix and match. Probably a little bit of NVIDIA, a little bit. I need to do some more research.
Are you thinking about doing any tune or just off the shelf?
Possibly a nice tune. There, I heard some people in Orlando do some nice job. Nice works with the Subaru.
So we'll try to do a little pull over here once we get some space and see what the turbo lag is all about right now. Going back into third gear. It's at 3,500 RPM. Let's push it a little bit. So it's definitely quick. I'll give it that. Like, the thing is quick. It goes. But it doesn't feel as fast because of the suspension setup. It doesn't feel like it's crazy fast. It's not a car that's going to scare you. It's not going to, you know, the all-wheel drive is really composed. Everything, the car is just planted to the ground all around. I really like it. The drive is really awesome. And compared to the STs, for example, which are a little more raw, I would say that this car as a daily would be a little bit of a better option. Just because we're biased to the STs, of course. I mean, we're biased. We love those cars, but this car, you gotta get those chicks. The brakes are a little squeaky, but anyways, so we are a little biased to the Focus ST and the Fiesta ST. But if you get used to this car, I'm pretty sure this is like a wonderful. And you start building it, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be just an amazing build. Anything you want to add? I mean, the conclusion. I mean, the car is amazing. It really is amazing, but it definitely needs some modding.
More mods.
I think we can agree on that.
Yep.
We can agree on that. This car is amazing, but definitely stock. It needs.
It's boring.
Yeah.
Stock is boring.
At least an exhaust. You at least need the exhaust, because to get that STI grumble, that would be amazing. Other than that, I think the car is all around amazing. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. I apologize for the setup that we had to do over here, where I couldn't put it on the front of the car. I don't know why, for some reason it just wouldn't stick to whatever material they have over here.
Subaru.
You know, Subaru material, I don't know, Japanese. It's all good though. Hope you guys like this video. We got some other videos coming in, and I do apologize because I haven't uploaded in about 2 weeks, and that sucks, but I do have some content coming up. Like I said, we still have the Focus ST, the Stage 3 on E30, and the stratified flash tune. Also, probably a Mustang GT, which you're going to be seeing soon. So, and a lot more videos coming up. I'm trying to do some different stuff for you guys. So anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe, like it, leave a comment, whatever you want to do. Any feedback is accepted, you know, as long as it's constructive. Either way, hate is also taken properly, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.